Hello, Fireflies. Happy Friday. I'm hoping everyone is doing well. And I'm sorry I can't be here live tonight, but I have the pleasure of being here nonetheless and sharing some time and space with you. So this is Friday's Gentle Yoga with Sue, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to start off today lying down on our backs. So go ahead and allow each foot maybe to be in either corner of your mat. Allow the feet to flop out to the side. Allow the lower back to be comfortable on your mat. Just draw the shoulder blades together just ever so slightly so there's an outward rotation of the arms, and the palms are face up. Notice I have a blanket under my head, just a little gentle support. If this feels good, go for it. If not, you could absolutely do without it. Allow your eyes to be the shutters to the world now. Allow them to be heavy or closed. And as we do this, the energy begins to turn inward. Breath keeps moving in and out through the nostrils, the cooling inhale and a warming exhale. With each exhale, you find your body slipping deeper into stillness. Each exhale, letting go of the thoughts of the day that has been. Letting go of the thoughts of the day that has yet to be. Letting go of anticipation, judgment. I invite you to just simply be here now. Each exhale, allow Mother Earth to take all your weight. Not just the weight of your body, but the weight of your heart and of your mind. Even if only for this time on the mat. Maybe allow the right hand to the heart and the left hand to the belly. As we begin to manipulate our breath. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, feel the belly fall. Diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale, the belly will rise, the diaphragm drops, and the lungs, they fill with air. As you exhale, the diaphragm lifts, pushing all the air out of the lungs as the belly button drops to the back of the body. A few more just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. One more full breath, inhale. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for the sound of 3 ohms. Inhale. Finding pause as you call to mind your sankalp, your dedication, your intention, whether it be for your practice or for your lifetime, state it firmly and state it with resolve. And we pause for another simple moment of gratitude. Gratitude for this beautiful space created for us by Firefly and for Holly. Gratitude for all the frontline workers during this virus. And for all other times. Slowly the awareness comes back, it moves through the mind to the breath as you inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Beginning to wiggle the fingers, wiggling the toes. Maybe pointing the toes, taking the arms overhead, blinking the eyes open. A nice big stretch here, first stretch of the day. Allow the hands to come back down by your sides. The feet and legs may be just about hip width distance apart. And you just begin to take the right cheek over to the mat. Take a pause here. When you're ready, inhale through center and exhale the left cheek over to the left side of your mat. A few more just like this, moving with your breath. So this slow, mindful movement. Maybe one more each side. And then when the chin comes through center once again, just find pause here. Yeah. Go ahead, take those knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Take both feet down to the mat, but allow the toes to arrive first. The toes and the balls and the heels of the feet. Lovely. We're going to move into bridge pose. So allow the feet to be close to the seat. Maybe lift the hips, allow the lower back to settle into the earth here. So thinking of having a string right below the belly button. This is where we're going to lift from. Allow the palms to face down. As you inhale, just lift those hips. Yes, breathe here. One breath, inhale. Exhale, go ahead, lower down. Nice and slow, starting from the top all the way to the bottom, and then pause when you arrive at the bottom, and then maybe readjust the lower back. So when we pull up through the hips, no tension on the neck, on the shoulders. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hold. We take one breath, inhale and exhale. Nice, take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, go ahead, lower it down. One more bridge pose here. Inhale, lift those hips. Root down through the balls of the feet here. Balls, the heels, and just where that pinky toe connects to the foot. So think of your feet as these two little, or in my case, big tripod stands. Yeah. And then exhale, go ahead, take it down. Lovely. Go ahead, walk the feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take the arms out to a T position here. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, go ahead, drop the knees over to the right. So if you find that this right knee won't greet the earth, go ahead and bring the earth up and greet it with maybe a blanket or a bolster. This could absolutely be enough for you. Or maybe you want to move into a different variation. Just go ahead, take that right foot to the thigh, slide it down, just adding a little bit more of a stretch to the left side. Yes, breathing in and out through the nose. As long as that's accessible. Think about that belly breath. Every time we inhale, the belly will rise. On the exhale, the belly will fall. Go ahead, release that right foot back down to the mat. As you inhale, move through center. Go ahead, readjust the lower back on the mat as you float the knees over to the left. Again, if that left knee doesn't come to the earth, no worries. Maybe you take a bolster or a blanket. Maybe you take that left foot, if you're moving into this variation, to that right thigh. And breathe. One more breath or two here. Go ahead, release that left foot back to the earth. Inhale through center. Nice. Go ahead, exhale, readjust that lower back onto the mat. You can take the hands back down by your sides. We're going to move into figure four. So go ahead, take that right ankle over that left thigh. So we want to draw that right knee down to the earth. So in lieu of using the hand, we want to draw the awareness to that rotator. And that rotator is right at the buttocks there. So using that rotator, opening up that hip, just gently. And then we have choices. There's always choices. That's what I love about this practice. We could stay right here if this is a challenge enough for us. Maybe we lift that left foot off the earth. Maybe the hands come behind the thighs. And we just snuggle in that left knee towards the chest and continue to take that right knee away from you. Yeah. Maybe you even take hold of the shin. But if we do this and we feel as though we're pulling and tugging in the shoulders or the neck, be mindful of that, and maybe we just take hold behind the thigh. We want the shoulders resting, relaxing, pulling down towards the earth. Keep drawing that right knee away from you. Maybe, just maybe, take it over to the left just slightly. So the torso stays where it is. It's just a slight little roll to the left hip. And maybe you'll begin to feel that stretch on the right side of the thigh. So this is wonderful if you have issues with the sciatic nerve. Breathing here, opening, getting into those hips gently. Inhale through center. Go ahead, release the hands. As you exhale, let's be mindful here. Lower down slow and allow the toes to touch. Then the ball, and then the heel. Lovely. Go ahead, take that right foot. Step it into the ceiling. Yeah. Maybe take hold behind the thigh. Maybe you have a strap here. Yeah. Maybe you are able to drop just a little bit higher. Again, shoulders are relaxed. It's okay to have a little bend in that knee. Maybe you have yogi toe lock. Maybe you'd like to straighten that left leg. Again, where are you today? It doesn't have to be the same place you were in yesterday. Inhale, let's go ahead and lift the head, neck, and chest and draw the face towards the knee. And then from here, we're going to come into half happy baby. Keep drawing that knee into that right underarm. Remembering while yoga is for all of our bodies, it's going to look a little bit different in each of our bodies, and that's okay. There's no judgment here. Just allow it to feel good. Go ahead, release that right foot. Take that right knee into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Yes, go ahead, take that right foot down, being mindful, toes first, then the ball, then the heel. Go ahead, lift those hips. Just readjust for a moment. Go ahead and cross over on the right side now, left ankle. And again, drawing the awareness to that rotator right there in the buttocks area so that we draw that left knee, that left thigh out away from the face. So we're very engaged here. And again, if this is enough, we stay here. If we feel as though we want to explore another variation, maybe we just lift. Maybe we take hold of the back of the thigh. Maybe you take hold of that right shin. Wherever you are, it's perfect. Breathing here. Wherever you are, you want to make sure that those shoulders are still relaxed. We're not pinching or hiking through the shoulders of the neck. And then go ahead and just roll to the right, just ever so slightly. Use that little rotator on that left side to keep pushing away with that left knee. See what that feels like for you. Go ahead, roll back through center. Release your hold. Go ahead, release that right foot, toes first. Ball, and then the heel. Take that left foot, step it up into the ceiling. Yeah, so you really want to drive that heel into the ceiling. So that's where we're going to get that nice stretch in the hamstring. Toes are moving towards the nose. Maybe you have hold behind the thigh. Maybe you have hold behind the shin. Yeah. Maybe you have yogi toe lock. Wherever you are, the shoulders are still relaxed. Wherever you have hold of, go ahead, lift head, neck, and then the chest. Breathing here. And then take hold of that left foot outside, half happy baby. So if we don't have hold of that foot, maybe it's right at the ankle or the shin. Wherever you are is perfect. Breathing in and out through the nose here. Another breath or two. Yes, go ahead, release. Take that left knee into the chest. Let's take the right knee into the chest. Yeah. And begin to bring the soles of the feet together. Taking the knees out. And then maybe, just maybe, finding your version of half happy baby. Full happy baby, sorry. Maybe you have a nice rock in your half happy baby, wherever you are. Know that it's perfect. Go ahead, release, give yourself a squeeze. Go ahead, take the head up to the knees here. And then take the hands behind the thighs. So we're going to rock and roll. Give ourselves a little spinal massage. And if that's not good for you, just know that we're going to meet in a cross-legged position. Yeah. Whatever that means for you here, that cross-legged position. So let's take the hands together, heart center. Exhale all the air out. As you inhale, go ahead and push away. So as we push away, we draw those shoulder blades together. Exhale, draw the hands together, heart center. As you inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Nice. Inhale, pushes it away. Exhale, draws it back. Inhale, takes the arms out and up. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Inhale, push it away. Really push. You're pushing through mud. Shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, draw it back with the same amount of energy. Inhale, takes the arms out and up. Exhale, hands together, heart center. As the hands come together, heart center, we begin to hinge at the hips as we find a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Nice. Exhale, we walk it over to the right. Right fingertips in line with the right knee. Walk those left fingertips out. Left sit bone, rooting, grounding into the earth as we hinge and fold over that right thigh. So keep reaching that right sit bone down into the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Yeah. Exhale, we walk it over to the other side. Left fingertips in line with that left knee as you walk the right fingertips out. Breathing here. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it through center. One more hinge here. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Maybe make a little pillow with your hand. Just bowing here, surrendering. Surrendering to the here, the now. Yes. Slowly walk it up. Lovely. Go ahead and take that left leg out in front of you. Let's take the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Go ahead and drop that right knee to the earth. So again, if it doesn't greet the earth, maybe you have a block or a bolster or even a blanket that you could Bring the earth up to greet you. The hip points are facing forward as we have this gentle twist over that left knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. That left foot is flexed. The entire leg is working as we hinge at the hips. Forward fold over that left leg. Breathing here in and out through the nose. Maybe you have hold of the foot. Maybe not. Wherever you are, it's perfect. Let's inhale, halfway lift, look up, lengthen. Let's take that right hand to the outside of that right foot. Maybe you take hold of that, of that left foot. Left fingertips come behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, go ahead and walk those fingertips away from one another. Maybe there's a gentle bend in that left knee. Go ahead, draw that back hand so that both hands are on either side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Beautiful. As you exhale, take that right hand to the right back. Maybe you take hold of the inside of that left foot. Maybe it's simply to the thigh or the shin. Just go ahead and begin to twist to the right. Maybe you use that hand against the thigh just for a little leverage. Breathing here. Go ahead and release. We're going to pass through Baddha Konasana. So feet are together here. Maybe holding the insides of the feet as you inhale. Lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, go ahead, hinge. So maybe the arms come outside. Allow the breath to just really work its magic here. The sit bones are moving behind you. Inhale, come to rise. Beautiful. Both legs come out in front of you. Give them a shake. This time, left knee comes into the chest. Give it some love here. Go ahead and plant that left foot inside that right thigh. So it's almost like a sitting tree. Gentle, gentle twist over that right leg as you inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Breathing here. Maybe you have hold of the foot. Wherever you are, breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, lift and lengthen as you exhale, left hand to the outside of that right foot. Begin to walk those right fingertips behind you as you fold. Go ahead, bring that right hand and the left hand either side of that front foot as you lift and lengthen. Maybe take hold of the inside of the right foot, left hand to that left thigh as you begin to twist. As you release, again, we move through Baddha Konasana. This time, allowing ourselves to round here. So as we exhale, tuck and round. So almost like a seated cat and cow. Inhale, tips the tailbone up, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. 2 more like this. One more. Inhale, rise with that nice tall spine. Exhale, go ahead, hinge at the hips, and we'll fold one more time. Inhale, come to rise. Take the legs out in front, give them a little shake here. Take the legs over to the side. We're gonna find all fours. So wrists under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Take a peek between the knees. Make sure that those feet disappear behind you. As you inhale, tip the tailbone up, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Little cat and cow here. Moving with your breath. On your next inhale, go ahead and find pause in all fours as you just begin to sway the hips back and forth. And go ahead and maybe take the gaze in the opposite direction, forming these little C curves. And find pause again, and then begin to, I like to say, draw smiley faces behind you with your hips. So seat to the heels and then out to the right. Seat to the heels and out to the left. Maybe walk the hands forward a little bit as you begin to make that movement even bigger as you find some nice circles. A few more in this direction. And then go ahead and reverse it. And the last time your hips come forward, just allow them to drop here. Allow this to be a little bit lazy. Yeah. The buttocks is relaxed. Feet are spread just a little bit wider. It's a little bend in the knee. And then when you're ready, push through to a child's pose. The knees are wide. Seat drawing to the heels. Maybe the head comes to the earth, maybe not. And if it doesn't, maybe slip a block there. And then inhale, come back to all fours. Yeah. Let's take that left leg out behind us. Let's just give a little bit of a rock back and forth. So we feel that nice little stretch in the shin. Go ahead, inhale, left leg up. Toes are dialed down here. Yeah, nice strong. You're pushing out to that back heel. A nice deep inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, pushes it out. Exhale, knee to nose. And push it out. Two more. Exhale, knee to nose. Push it out. One more. Knee to nose. Push it out. Hold it here. Take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, go ahead, take that left leg out to the side. So think of a warrior 2 foot. Yeah. Walk it up just a little bit so that you come to your fingertips. Spine is nice and long here. Maybe go ahead and set the weight back into space just a little bit. Yes, and then take those hips and knees back into line with one another. As you inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, left hand to the left side. Inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and hinge the hips. Yeah. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips as you forward fold. Take the hands to the earth again. Take the seat back into space. And then draw it back in line. Lovely. Inhale, lift that foot. Exhale, takes it around. Find your all fours. And go ahead and take a round of cat and cow. Or two. Nice, slow, long breaths here. Go ahead, find that all four position. Right foot out behind you. Go ahead and give a little rock back and forth here. And then go ahead and lift that right leg. Toes are dialed down here. Yeah. Keep pushing out through that back heel. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pushes it out. Exhale, hold it here. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale as you take that right leg to the side of the body. Beautiful. Walk the hands back, maybe to the fingertips. Go ahead, lean back into space just a little bit. And then go ahead and realign. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, right hand down. Go ahead, hinge over to the right. I may have cut my head off here and I'm sorry. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, go ahead, hinge at your hips. Now inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale it behind you. Great, back to all fours. Round of cat and cow. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. This time toes together, knees together. Round it out here as you find a version of child's pose. Breathing here. Yeah, really nice. Take a moment, reconnect. Begin to walk the hands back out. Yeah. Make sure the knees are over the wrists here. Coming into a plank posture with the knees on the earth. Inhale deep. Draw that belly button in and up. As you exhale, keep the elbows tight to the body as you lower down to the earth. Extend the legs out behind you. If we're taking special care for the lower back, maybe the feet separate out just a little wider. Hands are under the shoulders. We're going to move into Vaasana'cobra Pose. And as we do this, we want to use the hands ever so slightly. So for the first few, we're not going to use the hands at all. So as you inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Yes, and then lift the hands. Draw the elbows tight to the body and breathe here. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Exhale, lower. Take a moment, take your cheek to one side. Take a breath. Allow your forehead turn back down to the earth. This time, we use the hands ever so slightly. We're going to keep it low here. We're going to do a few rounds of these, so take your time. Inhale, lift, head, neck, and chest. Exhale it out. Inhale here, exhale. So coming down with the same amount of energy as you did coming up. Beautiful. Inhale, lift, head, neck, and chest. Hold it here. Elbows are tight to the body. Fingertips are nice and wide. Exhale, lower it down. Nice and slow. One more, just like this. Inhale, lift. Head, neck, and chest. Exhale, lower it down. Go ahead, this time turn your cheek to the other side. Take a moment. Take a breath. Go ahead, take the gaze to the earth. This time, you could do the same exact round as you did the last time, or we're going to come up just a little bit higher. You choose your variation. As you inhale, lift, head, neck, and chest, elbows tight to the body, lower back, buttocks are relaxed. Exhale, nice and slow, using the same amount of energy to come down as you did to go up. Wonderful. 2 more breaths, just like that. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. Exhale, lower. Yes. Slow, long breaths. If you need to sneak a breath in between there, it's fine. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. This time, take the arms behind you, take the cheek to one side. And take a moment here. In Vaasana'cobra. So basically, Shavasana on the belly. Yeah. Go ahead and I'm going to get into those shoulders a little bit. So take the arms out to a T position. This time, zip the legs together. Yeah. Go ahead and bend the left knee and take the left hand under your left shoulder. We're going to roll over onto the right side. That left foot is going to plant behind you. Yes, lovely. And maybe this left arm comes up. Just behind you. So just getting into the shoulders just a little bit. Palms are face down if you can. Breathing here. Yeah. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down under the shoulder. Go ahead, release that left foot and roll back onto the belly. Arms come out to a T. Yep. This time, right hand moves under that right shoulder. Gaze will turn to the right as you bend that right knee. Go ahead and plant that right foot behind the left leg. Rolling onto that left hip. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, reaching behind you. Maybe you could reach that right hand to the left palm and kind of clap your hands. Just breathing here. Another breath or 2. Yeah. Inhale, right arm comes up to the sky. Exhale, presses down into the earth as you release that right foot. And as you roll over onto your belly, slow and controlled here. Come back to that T position, chin to the earth. Yeah. Take the hands under the shoulders, forehead to the earth. Take a moment. Inhale, push through child's pose. And this time, child's pose of your choice. You want to release the tension in the lower back, toes together, knees together. If it's the hips that need the releasing, then toes together, knees apart. If those shoulders need a break, go ahead and take the fingertips behind you. If you're looking for more of a stretch, keep them in front. Inhale, fingertips look up, lengthen. As you exhale, go ahead, walk the fingertips over to the right here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As we exhale, walk them over to the left. Go ahead, take it back through center. Curl the back toes under. Yes. Let's sit on those heels, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale here, exhale, draw those knuckles down to the earth. From here, go ahead, hinge at the hips. Be mindful as the head as it comes to the earth. Begin to pick the seat up. Go ahead, release, find your child's pose. Another breath or two here. Go ahead, come back up. We're going to Mermaid the Legs, or I've heard it also called Deer Pose. So the knees are to one side. We begin to walk the body in the opposite direction. So for some of us, maybe if we have a bolster, we could lie a bolster down here. If not, we just begin to walk it up and out. Into a nice little twist. Another breath or two here. And release, begin to walk it up. Yeah, if you have a blanket or a bolster, go ahead, take it to the other side as you just reverse the legs. Again, fingertip on the long side of your mat, lift and lengthen. So we're aiming the belly button towards the earth here. Notice I say towards. Doesn't have to be at the earth. As you go ahead and find your twist. So if the gaze is towards the knees, the twist won't be as extreme. If you have it that you can take the gaze in the opposite direction, it'll be a little bit more of an intense twist. Choose what suits your body best. And then go ahead and take the gaze to the floor, walk it back up. Nice. Take the legs out in front of you. So flex the feet. We want to engage the legs here. Remove any extra blessings we might have under the seat. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. As we exhale, hinge at the hips. And we begin that forward fold. So leading, think about head to toes instead of head to the knees. So if the hamstrings are really tight, the way mine are screaming back at me right now, maybe you just want to put a little gentle bend in the knees. If you have a bolster or a blanket, even sliding that under your knees and making that a little bit more restorative. Breathing here. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice. Exhale as you begin to hinge at the hips here. We're going to pass through and we're going to come to lie on our backs. And amazing. Right where we started class, right? Yeah. Let's walk the feet up towards the tush. Again, readjust that lower back on the mat. Hands this time by your side. Take the knees into the chest. And then go ahead and press the feet into the ceiling. Yeah. So the heels move towards the ceiling. Toes move towards the face. Fingertips up towards the toes. So sleeping tiger here. Breathing. We're going to stay here a little bit, enjoying this gentle inversion. So notice, if anything, this lower back here doesn't come up off the earth. We keep it glued to the earth. Yeah. Go ahead, take the knees in, hands down. Again, we come down, toes, balls, and then heels. So we're going to do what I like to call the banana stretch. So take the legs out in front first. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Yeah. As you're in the stretch, go ahead, walk the toes over to the right edge of your mat. So you're going to begin to feel that, right? And then go ahead and take your upper body to that upper right corner of your mat. Breathe here. So using your mat as your guide. Maybe take that right hand and take the pointer and the thumb and loop it around the wrist as you gently open up that left side of the body a little bit more. Yes, go ahead, release. Move back through the center of the mat. Give it a moment, kind of rock and roll back and forth here. Yes. And then go ahead and take the toes over to the left side of your mat. And then your upper body here is going to do the same thing. This time we loop the left fingertips on the right wrist. Coming into this nice banana stretch. Breathing here. Let's come back through center here. Arms over the head. Point the toes. Yes. Give yourself a nice big squeeze here, not stretch. We've done a few of those. Nice squeeze. Maybe rock and roll a little bit. Maybe holding on to the knees and taking these nice circles. Yeah, it feels good here. Maybe taking the circles away from each other. And then go ahead in the other direction. Arms out to a T. Yes, take those knees. We're going to take them over to the right side. Again, if the knees don't come to the earth, if we don't need the ground, use something, use a block, a bolster to bring the ground up to you. Go ahead, take the knees out over the left shoulder. And breathing here. Bring the awareness here to these upper ribs. So if these upper ribs are really kind of, if they're out there, see if you can find the breath to help release them. Both shoulders rooting, grounding into the earth. If that left shoulder is really hiked up, again, maybe you put a blanket underneath. Or maybe it's as simple as turning the palm of the hand up towards the sky. And then when you're ready, plant the palms down. You want to use those belly muscles to draw the knees in as you roll it over to the other side. Yep. Sorry. Can't pull it down. Yeah, just gazing out over those right fingertips. Breathing here. See if you could relax those upper right ribs. Lovely. Inhale the knees towards center. Yeah. Touch down, toes, balls, heels. Go ahead and walk the feet out. Opposite ends of your mat. Arms out in a nice V. Palms face up or down. What are you feeling today? There is no judgment. There's no judgment. There's only love. Just find your breath. In and out through the nose. Allow the eyes once again to be the shutters to the world. Allow them to be closed or heavy as we again bring the awareness inward. With each exhale, letting go of judgment, letting go of expectations of I should have, I could have. Just know that you have, you are, and just be. Acknowledge that you have done something wonderful for not only your body, but your mind and your spirit. When you're ready, awareness, it moves from the mind to the breath, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely, wiggling the fingers and the toes. The arms come overhead, hold the toes, nice big stretch, knees into the chest. Go ahead, roll on to the right side. Just staying here a moment as you push into the earth with the left hand. Yeah, finding your seat. Eyes are closed or heavy. Allow the hands to float to heart center in this mudra of gratitude and of balance. Please know that I am so grateful for you coming out and spending this time with me. It has been an honor, a pleasure, and a pure privilege. Let's end our time together with the single sound of Om wherever you are. Exhale. Inhale. Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Jai Shri Sadguru Maharaj Ki, may the light of truth overcome all darkness. Beautiful souls, the spirit and the light in me honors, loves, and respects the spirit and the light in you. Namaste. Bowing now, sealing in your practice, sealing in your peace, your love, your light. Take it with you and share it with everyone you meet.